So welcome everyone, good morning, and welcome to this very special Christmas yoga practice on the chair. So we're going to use the chair for support. So use it as much as you need to. So we're going to start with some warm ups, and then we're going to go right into the 12 days of Christmas, and then some cool down, a little bit of pranayama, some breathing techniques, and a little bit of meditation, and then you'll be ready for your day. Okay, so let's sit ourselves nice and stable in our chairs, root our feet down, sit up nice and tall, relax your shoulders down, soften your face, and then close your eyes. And then just become aware of the space that you're in. Remembering that this space, even though it might be exactly the same chair, exactly the same room that you're sitting in, it's always just a little bit different. You might be sitting in a little bit of a different way. There might be a little bit more weight in one foot than the other, or maybe in your bottom. Might be different smells. Maybe you baked something or cooked something. The temperature might be a little bit different. So see if you can notice all those types of things. And then when you're ready, you can bring your attention now towards your body, your physical body, and just do a little scan, just checking out how you're feeling today. So those physical sensations to begin with. Scanning in the body, noticing how your joints are feeling this morning, your muscles, your ligaments, maybe even some of your organs. Noticing how and what's going on there. Just doing a little check-in. This is something that you really should be doing quite a few times a day. Just to notice how things are moving along. It doesn't have to take very long either. Okay, and then when you're ready, you can bring your attention up into your head, your mind, and just notice what's going on up there. What kind of thoughts are moving around up there, and how are you feeling? This time more as emotional. And then bring your attention towards your breathing and notice the way that you're breathing right now. Try not to change it, but just notice it, how it's moving in and out of your body. If it's smooth, jerky, if it's long and deep, or if it's short and shallow. Let's see what's going on. Noticing as much as you possibly can. And then with every breath, allow each and every breath just to get a little bit deeper, a little bit slower. Taking your time breathing, getting that really nice energy moving through your body, that life force, that prana, moving through your body, nice and deep and slow. Feeling it expand all the way down into the belly, through the sides of the body, the chest, and through the back. Each breath is just going to get a little bit deeper, a little bit more expansive. That you really start to feel your body opening up and growing as you breathe in, and contracting and squeezing like a sponge as you breathe out. Okay, and then to work to that breathing, we're going to begin to move. So let's inhale and bring the arms all the way up above your head. Wiggle the fingers, do a few wrist circles while the arms are up there, and in the opposite direction. And then float those arms all the way back down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale the arms all the way up. Wiggle the fingers. Wrists go one direction and then the opposite direction. And then float the arms all the way back down. Okay, so we're going to bring the shoulders up towards our ears and roll them down and back. One more time, up towards the ears, down and back, and then let's go in the reverse, the other way, forwards and down and up, forward and down, and then just wiggle and shake it out. Bring the arms open up to a T. We're going to push the heart forward, and we're going to round out and bring the hands together. Okay, one more time. Inhale, open. Push that heart forward, a little bit of a back bend here, maybe. And then exhale, round it out. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, open. Root down through both feet. And exhale, round it out. Let's take those hands and bring them all the way above our heads. And open and push all the way down. Okay, we're going to do that little arm sequence. Arms come all the way up. Hands to touch above our heads. Exhale down towards the heart. We're going to open up the arms, shine the heart out, little back bend perhaps. And then exhale, round yourself out, arms together. Bring those arms all the way up above your head. And then exhale, push all the way back down. Good. We're going to bring the arms all the way back up again. Reaching up, growing as tall as we can. Take the left hand, bring it down to the side of the chair, side bend here. All the way up again, both arms, and then over towards that right side, side bend. Right hand comes down. Inhale, lift up again. Let's do that one more time on each side. Left hand comes down, side bend over towards the left side. Inhale, lift up. And side bend over towards the right side. Okay, inhale those arms all the way up, and then bring the arms all the way back down again. Hold it here for a couple moments. Okay, we're going to bring the arms and we're going to cross them over, giving ourselves a little hug, and just maybe perhaps just holding on to the shoulders. Okay, so hugging those elbows in. Take a breath here. We're going to just do a little twist over towards that left side. Just moving through the mid and the lower back, keeping our buttocks firmly planted into the chair. Root the feet down, soften through the shoulders and the face. Inhale, come back to center. And then we're going to go in the opposite direction, towards the right. And only go to where you can go. Don't force it. Inhale, come back to center. Open up the arms nice and wide, and we're going to give ourselves another hug, moving the opposite hand, arm on top. It might feel really strange. It does feel really strange. Hug those elbows close into the body. Sit up nice and tall. On your exhale, you're going to twist towards the right side this time. And again, it's right through the mid-back. The buttocks are firmly planted into the chair. And then inhale, come back to center. And then let's exhale over towards the other side. Inhale, back to center. Release the arms. Okay, we're going to inhale the arms all the way up. And exhale the arms all the way down, so into a forward bend. Forward bend, come all the way down. Reach towards those toes. Come up halfway. My screen froze, but hopefully you are still moving. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale the arms all the way back up. And we're going to hug in the right knee. Hug the right knee in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward bend all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward bend, reach towards those toes, and then bring yourself all the way back up again. Reach up, and then hands towards your heart. Okay, so hopefully everybody is there still. My computer decided to try to connect again. I don't know why. Anyway, let's do one more of those, and then we'll start on our Christmas dance. Okay, so inhale the arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Go down as far as you can go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way back up again. Exhale, bring the right knee towards your chest. Squeeze it out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left knee towards your chest. Squeeze it out. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, forwards fold. Inhale, halfway lift again. Exhale, come all the way down. And then inhale, lift yourself all the way back up again. Hands towards your heart. Take a moment here. Moment here. Good. And then bring your hands down towards your knees. And we're just going to do a few cows and cats. So open up through the chest, push the belly through, open up through your throat. And then exhale, round your back, push your back towards the back of the chair for our cat. Inhale, cow, push your chest forward, open the throat. And then exhale, round yourself back. One more of those. Inhale, open. And exhale, push back. Good. And then inhale, come and sit up. So just take a moment here before we begin to close your eyes and just take a moment. Take a moment again just to do a little check-in while I try to get this screen to work again. Oh, for Pete's sakes, ridiculous. Oh, yes. So doing your little check-in, noticing the way that you're breathing. Sorry, you guys, I'm just trying to figure out if this doesn't work on this. Okay, it's not gonna work. So I can't see you doing your dance, darn. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to do the best. So open up your eyes. And we're gonna come and stand up. So for any of these, we're gonna go slow. And this whole kind of dance is gonna be taking about 25 minutes for this. And it's gonna be fun. So use your chair as much as you need for stability. We're going to be using it as we're standing up, but we're gonna be sitting down for a few things. If you don't want to use the chair, you don't have to. You can get down on the ground or use a wall or whatever you'd like, okay? So just have fun with it. So we're gonna start. I'm just gonna move the chair around here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to bring it back here because I'm gonna need it later. Okay, so we're gonna start standing up nice and tall. And again, if you need the chair, have it by you so that you can quickly grab onto it. Okay, so root down through your feet. Okay, and we're going to bring ourselves into Tadasana, but I'm going to call it Christmas tree pose. Okay, so your feet are rooted down and the arms are out, and we're standing up tall like a Christmas tree. So just imagine yourself as that Christmas tree. Okay, and then just take a few moments just to root down through your feet, find your balance through your feet. Maybe spread out your toes. Maybe you need to rock forward and back a few times just to find your center. And then make sure that you're nicely breathing. Okay, so a nice full yogic breath is going in and out of your body. We're not trying to hold on to the breath. Okay, so on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me A partridge in a pear tree. So we're going to root down through our right foot, bring our left foot up. So you can have your foot on the ground and just bring your ankle, your heel towards your ankle, or you can bring your foot up. So into tree pose, whatever tree pose you like. And if you're holding on, that's okay. But we're going to see if we can cup our hands together as if we were holding a nest in our hands. And so we're a pear tree with a nest, and we're going to pretend that there is a partridge in our nest on the pear tree. Okay, so we're going to stay on one side for a couple of breaths, finding your stability here. And then we're going to bring that foot down, and then we're going to come on to the other foot and root that foot down. So through the practice, we're going to see if we can change up the way we start. So it might be the right foot first, and then the left foot, and then the left foot first, and then the right foot. Okay, so just try to get the balance. And then we're going to bring ourselves back to our Christmas tree. Okay, so then on the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves. So you're going to bring your feet close together. Okay, and you're going to give yourself a hug. So the right arm can come on top first, and you're going to bend into your knees and tuck your head. If you want to sit down for this, you can. So just holding yourself here. That's entirely fine. So this is 2 turtle doves. And then you're going to open up your arms nice and wide, shine your heart through. And then as you hug yourself again, the opposite arm is going to come on top, and you're going to become into a little turtle dove again. And then inhale, open out the arms wide. And then a partridge in a pear tree. So come back into your tree again, with your holding on to your little nest. So again, just doing the best that you can, using the chair or whatever, and then come over onto the other side. So taking your time, find your balance there on this side. Soften your face, maybe put a smile on it, and soften your shoulders. Relax. Good. And then coming back into your Christmas tree. Okay, on the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens. So root down in one of your feet first. So I'm going to do my right foot. And then I'm going to bring my left foot up. So you actually could take your chair and bring your foot up onto the chair if you like. Okay, entirely up to you. And the elbows are going to drop, and the wrists are going to drop. This is our crane pose, which I'm going to call a French hen. So 3 French hens, and then we're going to do the same with the other side. So bring your wings down, bring your leg down, root down through your other foot, bring your other leg up, and then bring out your wings. So 3 French hens, then bring the wings down and the foot down. 2 turtle doves, give yourself a hug, bend into it. Then inhale to open, exhale, round out, bend into it, inhale to open, and then a partridge in a pear tree. So find your tree pose again. Then you can adjust it again as you need. Okay, you could actually do almost the whole thing on the chair if you wanted to. Okay, other leg. But it's really good to give yourself some balance, using the chair as support. And then back to your Christmas tree. So on the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds. So bring your feet together, and then you're going to just make your hands into like a circle, and you're just going to bring them to your mouth, and we're just going to do a little twist over to one side, going cuckoo, cuckoo. Back to center, twist over towards the other side, cuckoo, cuckoo. So that was 4 calling birds. Now back to our 3 French hens. So into our crane pose. And then bring it down, and then come up over onto the other side, going slow, taking your time. And then 2 turtle doves. Give yourself a hug. Inhale, open up nice and wide, and then give yourself a hug onto the other side, and then open up nice and wide, and a partridge in a pear tree. Partridge in a pear tree. Good. And then the other side. And then back to your Christmas tree. Okay, on your 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings. So move your feet out a little bit wider, point your toes out, and we're gonna bring ourselves into star pose. So this is 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds. So bring your feet back together and cuckoo, cuckoo into a twist, back to center, cuckoo, cuckoo in a twist. And then 3 French hens, one side and the other side. 2 turtle doves, give yourself a hug. Open up nice and wide and give yourself a hug. Open up nice and wide and a partridge in a pear tree. One side and then the other side. And then back to your Christmas tree. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 geese a laying. So for this one, you can either get down on your mat or you can use the chair to sit down, and we're going to go into child's pose. So we're just going to go forwards. And you can rest your arms on your legs, and you're just going to round yourself forwards. Just resting here for a few moments. Or you can go into child's pose. If you want to bring your hands all the way down towards your toes, you can do that if you like. And then 5 golden rings. So if you're sitting on your chair, you just bring your legs out. 5 golden rings. 4 calling birds. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Cuckoo, cuckoo. 3 French hens. See, we can even do it on our chair. One side and the other side. 2 turtle doves, give yourself a hug. Inhale to open. Give yourself a hug. Inhale to open. And a partridge in a pear tree. And bring it down. And on the other side, bring it down. And then bring yourself into your Christmas tree. So I'm going to stand up again, back to our Christmas tree. Okay, so let's take a moment here. We're halfway through. So just close your eyes and then check it out. If you want to sit down, go for it. So take a few moments there. I'm going to see if I can maybe perhaps get you back onto my screen. So just do a little check-in, just noticing how things are feeling and how you're breathing and how things are going so far. Oh, yay. Oh, yay. Oh, my goodness. And she's disappeared. Okay, well, it comes on, it comes on. Okay, let's continue. So we're in our Christmas tree pose. On the 7th, the day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 swans a swimming. So that's boat pose. So on the chair, we can sit down. And you can either sit down like this and then bring the legs up and lean back into the chair. Lean back into the chair like this. Or you can come over onto the side and then just holding onto the side, bring your legs up and bring the arm up. Okay, go do what you feel is best. Elizabeth, and can you enter me onto my computer? I got kicked out for some reason. Hopefully they all can see me. So we did 7 swans a swimming. So 6 geese a laying. Again, it's your child's pose. child's pose. And then coming up, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, twist, cuckoo, cuckoo. Come back to center, twist, cuckoo, cuckoo. And 3 French hens, lifting up. So either on the chair or standing up. One side, bring the wings down, bring the foot down. Other side, 3 French hens. Then 2 turtle doves, give yourself a little hug. Make sure you're bringing the other arm on top on the next one. Inhale to open. And bring the other arm as we hug again, tucking it all in like a little turtle. Inhale to open. And a partridge in a pear tree. So finding your balance there, whether you're standing up or seated, doesn't matter. And bring it down, and the other side. And then back to your Christmas tree. So I'm going to stand up. Okay, so on our 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a milking. So 3 sets of cat and cow. So if you want to stand up, you're just going to bring your hands on your knees, and you're going to do cat and cow this way, or you're going to come down and sit down, or on your hands and knees on the floor. So 3 sets. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, round out. Last one, inhale, push the chest forwards. Exhale, round out through the back. Okay, the 7 swans of swimming. So into our boat pose again. So lifting the legs up and sitting back into the chair, if you can do that. If not, onto the side, maybe just lifting one leg up. That works. You have to sit for this one, on the ground or on a chair. So 7 swans of swimming. Good, and then 6 geese a laying. Bring both legs down. And child's pose, so you're just gonna fall forwards, resting your arms on your legs or reaching down towards your toes. And then bring yourself up, standing or seated into 5 golden rings, star pose. 4 calling birds, bring the legs together. And cuckoo, cuckoo, as you twist to one side, come back to center, cuckoo, cuckoo, over to the other side, and come back to center. This is a mind game for sure, remembering all of this. Okay, and then 3 French hens in our crane pose, and then bring the wings and the leg down, and then lift up over onto the other side. Find our balance here, bring it back down, and then 2 turtle doves, give yourself a hug, tuck the chin in, inhale, open up nice and wide, exhale, tuck yourself and give yourself a hug again, inhale it, open, and a partridge in a pear tree, one side, and the other side. And then bring yourself back into your Christmas tree. Okay, so on the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 ladies dancing. So we're gonna do warrior 3. So you might want to get your chair. So holding onto the chair, and you're just gonna bring your leg back. So rooting down through one leg and bring the leg back. So you can hold on like this, or you can bring your leg out, and it's like an arabesque, okay? Or like a skating pose, but you can hold on to the chair. So one leg, bring that leg back, and then do the other leg. So finding your balance there. If you want to do it one arm, and then bring it back. So that was 9 ladies dancing, then 8 maids a milking, cat and cow 3 times. So either standing up, or seated, or on your hands and knees. So 3 sets. Moving through your spine. One more. This is 8 maids a milking. And then 7 swans a swimming, sitting down and bringing yourself up. So either 2 legs and just leaning back into your chair, which is kind of tricky. And then 6 geese a laying, forward fold or child's pose. And just so rest yourself out here. Yeah, good. And then bring yourself up to 5 golden rings. Good, 4 calling birds. Twist, cuckoo, cuckoo. Hopefully everyone's making that sound. Come back to center, soften the shoulders. Twist, cuckoo, cuckoo. 3 French hens, balancing on one leg. Bring the wings down and the foot over onto the other side. 3 French hens. And 2 turtle doves. Give yourself a hug. Inhale to open. Exhale, hug on the other side. Inhale to open. And a partridge in a pear tree. Find your balance. Onto the other side. And then back to your Christmas tree. I'm going to stand up. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lords a leaping. So you're going to bring yourself into warrior pose. So one foot is going to be moving sideways and the other foot is facing forwards. So this is how we're standing. We're standing for this one if you want to, into our warrior pose. If you want to be seated, then you're just going to support yourself on the chair, on your hip or bottom. Okay? So either or, everyone's standing for this one. Okay, so then we'll stand and we're going to leap. We're not really leaping. We're going to envision that we're leaping. So we're exhaling here. We're going to inhale, straighten that front leg, bring the arms up. This is our leap. And then we're going to settle right back down into our warrior 2. So we're going to do that 2 more times on this side. Inhale to leap up. Exhale to bend back in. 1 more time. Inhale to leap up. And then exhale to bend back. Okay, so now we're going to switch legs. So pivot that 1 foot forwards and pivot the other foot towards the side and then bend into that knee. So warrior 2 on this side and 3 leaps again. So exhale here, inhale to leap up, exhale back to warrior 2, inhale to leap up, exhale back to warrior 2. 1 more time, inhale to leap up, back to warrior 2. Good. And then 9 ladies dancing. So grab hold of your chair if you need it. Root down through 1 foot and then bring that leg up and dance as if you were on an ice skate. And then bring that foot down and then over onto the other side. So a warrior 3 pose. The 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids of milking. So either come down onto your hands and knees, sit in a chair, or just bring your hands towards your thighs. And we'll do 3 sets of cat and cow, 8 maids of milking. So rounding out your back into cat, inhale cow. And this is the last one. And then 7 swans a swimming, the tricky one, in boat pose. So sitting back into your chair, lifting your legs up and your arms out. So 1 leg or 2 leg, it doesn't matter. Okay? And then 6 geese a laying. Come into a forward fold and just relax here. Your arms can be on your knees or touch your toes or child's pose on the ground. And then come up to 5 golden rings, star pose. And 4 calling birds, sitting up nice and tall or standing, and twist, cuckoo, cuckoo. Come back to center, over towards the other side, cuckoo, cuckoo. Back to center, and 3 French hens, Soften through your face and shoulders. Bring the wings down, the foot down, over onto the other side. Drop the elbows and the wrists. Find your balance here. And then bring those down. And a partridge in a pear tree. Finding your balance if you're standing or even if you're seated. Try to find a really nice balance here. And then root down through the other foot. Bring the opposite foot up. Find your balance on this side. And then bring yourself right back into your Christmas tree. A lot of up and down, I know, but it's actually good for you to make getting up and down off of a chair if you need to. Okay, so on the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 pipers piping. So bring your feet close together. We're going to bring the arms all the way up above our heads, down to prayer. And then imagine that you're playing a flute. And we're going to bend over to one side, root down equally between both feet, come back up to center, and then over towards the other side. So that was 11 pipers piping. And then 10 lords a leaping. Again, we're going to come back into our warrior two, standing or seated. Bring the arms out. Okay, and then we're going to leap 3 times on one side. So inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, up for 2. Exhale, back down. Last time, inhale, up for 2. Exhale, back down. And then you're going to pivot your feet, coming over onto the other side, and I'm going to show it onto a chair. Okay, and then we're going to inhale, reach up. Can't exactly do it with my leg. And then exhale, back down. Inhale to leap. Exhale, back down. One more time. Inhale to leap. And exhale, back down. And now 9 ladies dancing. So coming up, holding onto your chair if you need to, and finding your balance here. Maybe bring your arms out wide if you want. Up to you. And then come back to both feet and then the other leg. Find your balance there. So that was 9 ladies dancing. 8 maids a milking. Bringing your hands either onto your thighs or sit down or tabletop, and 3 sets of cat and cow. Moving around. And that's 2. And 1 more. And 3. And 7 swans a swimming. I'm actually going to show you on the ground. I'm going to sit down and lift up. So you can sit on your chair and just move your wings around. Or if you want to do it on the ground, go for it. This is a chair class, but you know what? It's good to get up and down off the ground. Okay, and then child's pose for 6 geese a lane. So if you're already on the ground, you can come into a child's pose or get back onto the chair and fold yourself forward. I'm just taking a few breaths here. Maybe getting your heart to settle down a little bit. Okay, and then 5 golden rings, star pose, 3 French hens. So coming into your crane. Oh, I was wrong. Cuckoo, cuckoo. You see? Even the teachers can totally be wrong. I saw that Meg was doing it totally right. Cuckoo, cuckoo, 4 calling birds, then 3 French hens. And bring it down. And then coming up over onto the other side. And bringing it down. Okay, and then 2 turtle doves. Hug, give yourself a hug. Inhale to open. Hug. Inhale to open, and then a partridge in a pear tree. And the other side. Good. And then back to your Christmas tree. Okay, so we're doing the last one. 12 drummers drumming. So for this one, we're going to come into our goddess pose. So the toes are going to be turned out a little bit. Okay. And you're going to bend into your knees. So if you can sit down for this one and just bring your legs like this. This is perfectly fine. This can be drummer sitting. Okay, or you can stand up. Okay. So 12 drummers drumming, and what we're going to do is we're going to do rat-a-tat-tat, pretend we're drumming on drums, rat-a-tat-tat, and then bring the arms all the way up and go boom, like as if we're going on to a cymbal or something. And then again, back to cactus. We're going to do that 2 more times, rat-a-tat-tat, 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 bring the arms all the way up, boom. Back to cactus, 1 more time, rat-a-tat-tat, 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 bring the arms back, and then bring them up, boom. Bring them back, and then 11 pipers piping. So bring the feet together, we can stand up for this if you like, bring the arms all the way up, hands towards your heart, get your imaginary flute, and start twiddling your flute as you side, bend over to one side, come up to center, side bend over towards the other side, come back to center. And then 10 lords of leaping. So get yourself back into your warrior pose, either seated or standing up. Arms come up, okay? And we're going to inhale, lift up to leap. You're gonna straighten that front leg if you're standing. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, lift up, exhale it back down. 1 more time on this side. Inhale, lift up, exhale it back down. And then we're going to pivot the feet. Coming over to the other side, bend into that knee. Exhale here. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, lift up for 2. Exhale back down. Last one. Inhale, lift up for 3, and then come back down. So 9 ladies dancing. So bring your feet together, grab hold of your chair if you need it, and go into your dancing lady. Sorry, Bob, but we're imagining, right? One side, and then bringing it down, and the other side. So 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids a milking, cat and cow 3 times. Inhale for our cow. Exhale, round out for our cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round out. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. And 7 swans of swimming. Sit back into your chair, maybe bring out your wings and maybe 1 foot or 2 feet. Find your balance there. And then 6 geese a lane, forward fold or child's pose. 6 geese a lane. Okay, and then 5 golden rings. Open up into your star. 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds. Bring the feet together, get your hands out and twist, cuckoo, cuckoo. Come back to center, cuckoo, cuckoo, twist. Come back to center. And 3 French hens on one side. And bring it down and onto the other side. Find your balance. And bring it down. 2 turtle doves, give yourself a hug. Inhale to open. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Inhale to open. And a partridge in a pear tree. One side. And the other side. And then come back to your Christmas tree. So either standing up or sitting down. And then close your eyes. This is actually a challenge if you're standing up, closing your eyes. You can sit down if you like. And just take a few moments here just to notice how all that was with your breath in your physical body, what was going on in your mind. Were you able to keep all the verses straight? I mixed up a couple times. We gave our brain a little bit of work too, going from left to right and right to left. Really good brain work there as well too. Okay, and then we're going to come down and sit down into our chair. And we're going to have a little Savasana. So if you want to lay down on the ground, go for it. Okay. If you're not, then just lean back in your chair, reach out your legs, allow your arms just to rest on your lap, on your legs. You can tuck your chin if you like, but just allow yourself just to relax into the ground or into your chair. Close your eyes and allow yourself to soften and release. Let go of the breath. Just allow the breath to come and go easily. So there's really no effort here. Just giving yourself this chance to rest. The mind decides to go on a little wander, bring it back. Focus on yourself breathing. Keep focusing on your breath. And then very slowly allow the breath to deepen. Be aware of all that's around you again. Maybe do a little check-in with your physical bodies and your mental bodies. And then slowly begin to allow your body to move a little bit, wiggling fingers and toes. Maybe moving your head from side to side. And then you can give yourself a nice big stretch. Stretch it all out. And then bring yourself up, back up into a seat, into a comfortable seat. Okay. So just taking a moment here as we're sitting up nice and tall. Okay. So bring your awareness and attention to your breath again, just feeling your breath moving in and out of your body. Because this is a Christmas theme and winter theme, and this is the winter solstice, we're going to think of a snowball. And as we breathe in, we're going to envision that we're rolling that snowball, and we're rolling it up, and we're getting more and more and more as we breathe in. So how big can you roll that snowball until it's big enough and you can't breathe in anymore? And then allow yourself just to pause here for a moment, holding on to that great big snowball. And then as you exhale, push it down the hill and let it move all the way down the hill. And maybe burst apart at the bottom as it hits something. Okay, I'm going to do that again. So using your imagination, as you inhale, you're rolling a small little snowball and you're moving it up the hill, so moving it up your body. As you breathe in, rolling it and rolling it and rolling it until it comes really, really, really big and you can't breathe in anymore, and then hold it there. Maybe imagine that you're sitting on that big, huge snowball. And then when you're ready to exhale, push the snowball down. Push it down, letting it get some speed, slowly, slowly getting a little bit more speed, getting it all out, and then letting it crash, boom. Let's do that one more time. So getting that little snowball, rolling it up as you breathe in. So getting that snowball bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until that snowball can't be built anymore. Hold your breath for a moment. Sit on that snowball. When you're ready to exhale, gently push it down the hill. Slowly letting it break apart, maybe. And it just gains speed. Allow that breath to come out nice and slow, envisioning that snowball going all the way back down the hill. And then resume your easy breathing. Just noticing how that type of breathing made you feel. Noticing what's going on in the body. As you breathe in and out, notice which nostril is taking in more air and which one is releasing the air. Maybe they're balanced. Maybe one is stronger than the other. Maybe one is plugged. But just notice this, really bringing your attention to the way that you're breathing in and out through your nose. Really paying attention to those nostrils. Okay, come back to your easy breathing. Then you're going to take your hands and bring them towards your heart. So either in Anjali Mudra, or just maybe one hand on your heart and then the other hand on top. So your eyes are either closed or there's a very, very gentle, soft gaze. Just feeling your breath moving in and out through the body, feeling your heart beating now. Feeling the energy moving through your body. And as Christmas time is a time of giving, think of someone that you would like to share some positive energy with. We worked up a lot of energy moving through our Christmas, our 12 days of Christmas. So taking some of that energy that you might have stored somewhere in your body or in your mind, and then thinking of someone, maybe in your immediate family or someone else, or maybe someone, a total stranger that you maybe glimpsed somewhere, I don't know. And giving that special person some of that positive energy, positive thoughts, maybe some healing thoughts. So every time you breathe out, you're sending out those positive thoughts. As you inhale, you're rounding up those positive vibes, healing energy. And as you exhale, you're allowing them to be shared to whoever you're bringing your intention to. Okay, and then gently bring your awareness back to yourself. Bring your hands together by your heart, so hands together. In Anjali Mudra, bow your head. Give yourself some gratitude for your practice today. Gratitude for being here, sharing your energy, hopefully having fun. And then let's close this special practice with one Om together. So take a breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And breathe in for one Om. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Namaste. Thank you very much for sharing this practice with me today. Have a very happy Christmas and holiday season, and I hope that wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you have some connection with someone or something, and please enjoy those very, very special moments.